Welcome to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as we are live during Riyadh season at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me this.
And here we see Diego Corrales, one of the most entertaining fighters in the world. Currently lives in Las Vegas. King Rock.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That jab doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. Which fighter will say no mas? Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. These two have been going at it on social media. Oh, right there! Corrales might be ready to go. It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The jab doesn't quite connect. No rest for the weary. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. From this moment forward, Here we go for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Perfect counter lands. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally. On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Defense is not an option for these two. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Diego Corrales that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second.
There's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Respect for each other's punching power. Good counter punching. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Counter punch. Nice counter. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? They're giving us a high-tempo show. Does well to block that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Diego Corrales that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you on the...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Corrales in some real trouble now. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone out. There was no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body. Frustrate them. Take the mind off the chin. Take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body. Use tactics sometimes to sort out to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Morales is stumbling and bumbling. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure. Did you see that? Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs this.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Diego Corrales at lap. Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. It's bombs away. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your ball.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring.
Oh, hold on a second. And Corrales goes down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory.